Question: can connecting with others through video games actually boost your mental well-being? Now, I know what you're thinking. You've heard this before. Gaming is just escapism. It's antisocial. It's not a real connection. Those myths have been around for decades, but what if they're completely wrong? What if a game like Arc Raiders is proving that gaming isn't the problem, it's actually part of the solution? This isn't just about gameplay or mechanics. This is about a community that's choosing connection over competition. And in doing so, they're challenging everything we've been told about gaming and mental health. Let's talk about it. Okay, Arc Raiders is a PvPVE game. So if you don't know what that means player versus environment. You're supposed to fight other players while also dealing with the game's enemies. Competition is literally baked into the design. But in Arc Raiders, something unexpected is happening. A massive portion of the Raider community isn't fighting each other. They're choosing actually to be friendly. And I'm not talking about a small group of players here and there. I'm talking about a movement, a culture shift inside the game. If you go on TikTok or YouTube right now and search for Arc Raiders, you're going to find hundreds of videos of players helping each other, sharing their loot, protecting other players instead of killing them. Teams forming organically, not through matchmaking, but rather through trust. Just take a look at these quick examples.
You got this, man!
You need bandaging?
You got a pizza to be right?
Let's stabilize you quick! I have no more bandages, so you've got to hold on, okay? Just don't move!
Come on, dance with me.
Come on, dance with me.
Yeah, drop the beat.
Play that flute.
Fucking
Can you all stand there and I throw a grenade?
This is cool, man.
Some of the comments in these videos say things like this: "This is the most wholesome gaming experience I've ever had. I came for the gameplay, I stayed for the community." Listen to this one: "I made real friends in this game." Now think about that for just a second. In a game that's designed for conflict, where the mechanics reward you for eliminating other players, people are choosing cooperation instead. Because what players are getting from these friendly interactions is more rewarding than any game loot system or victory screen. They're getting connection. They're getting community. They're getting to be kind in a space that doesn't require it. And in a world that's drowning in negativity, that matters more than you might think. So why does this friendly play culture in Arc Raiders matter for mental health? Well, let me break it down. First, connection can combat loneliness. The US Surgeon General has called loneliness a public health epidemic. We're more connected than ever through technology, but people are lonelier than they've been in generations. In Arc Raiders, players who might feel completely isolated in their real lives are finding genuine human connection in the game. It's not about the game mechanics, it's about the moment when a stranger helps you up after getting knocked down, or when someone shares their loot with you for no reason. When another player protects you from danger even though they gain nothing from it, that's connection. And when you're struggling with depression or anxiety like many of us do, moments like that can be a lifeline for people. Second, kindness in a hostile environment is actually healing. When you choose to be kind in a game that's designed for conflict, you're doing something radical. You're practicing empathy. You're proving to yourself and to others that cooperation is possible even when the system tells you to fight. For people dealing with depression, anxiety, or trauma, that's incredibly powerful. It's a reminder that kindness still exists, that people can still choose to help each other, that not everything has to be a battle. Third, shared experiences really validate your struggles. The Arc Raiders community doesn't just play together, they talk. In Discord servers, on Twitch streams, and YouTube comments, players are openly sharing their mental health struggles. The comment section of my video about how Arc Raiders changed my life is filled with hundreds of comments from people just like you and me who share their struggles with depression and talk about how this game is a positive thing in their life, how it changed them as well. When you see other people like you, gamers, who are struggling but show up anyway, who find joy in the small moments, who help others even when they're hurting, you feel less alone. You realize I'm not the only one using this game to survive. Finally, helping others gives purpose. Depression robs you of agency. It makes you feel like nothing you do matters, like you're invisible, like your actions have no impact. But when you help someone in Arc Raiders, when you revive them, share your resources, protect them, you immediately see the result. They thank you. They remember you. You mattered in that moment. That might not sound like much to someone who's never dealt with depression, but for those of us who have, we know. Sometimes that small moment of mattering is everything. For decades, gaming has been demonized. We've been told it's just escapism, as if that's automatically a bad thing. We've been told it's antisocial, which is objectively wrong when you look at the massive communities forming around games. We've been told it's a waste of time, which to me is cruel when you understand that for millions of people, gaming is how they cope, how they connect, or how they survive. But what if gaming isn't escapism in the way people think? What if it's not running away from life? It's finding a way to keep living. For millions of people dealing with depression, anxiety, PTSD, chronic illness, social isolation, gaming is where they feel safe, where they build real friendships, experience joy when everything else feels gray. They find purpose and accomplishment. Arc Raiders is proven that gaming can be a mental health tool, a community of thousands of players choosing kindness over kills, cooperation over competition, connection over conflict. That's not just a game. That's a model for how human beings want to treat each other when they're given the choice. That's proof that people are hungry for spaces where they can be kind without being seen as weak. And if you've ever been told that gaming is a waste of time, that you should go outside or get a real hobby, but you know that gaming saved you when nothing else could, Arc Raiders is your validation. You were right all along. I told you in a previous video that Arc Raiders gave me something special to be excited about when I felt dead inside, and that's true. The game itself, the gameplay, the design, the world, it pulled me in. But it's not just the game, it's the people. It's the moment I saw another player wave at me instead of shooting me. The moment somebody shared their loot when I didn't have anything. The moment that I realized this community is choosing to be different. And then I made the video about how Arc Raiders changed my life, and I posted it not knowing if anyone would care, and you guys showed up. Over 10,000 views now, over 500 comments, people pouring their hearts out, sharing their own stories about how gaming, how Arc Raiders specifically saved them. Comments like, "I thought I was the only one. This gave me hope when I thought I had none. I've been struggling with depression for years and this community makes me feel seen." See guys, I thought I was alone. I thought using a video game to cope with mental health struggles was something I should hide, something I should be ashamed of, but I'm not alone. We're not alone. There are thousands of us, maybe millions, people who use gaming not as an escape from life, but as a way to keep going when life gets unbearable. And the Arc Raiders community, with its culture of friendly play, of helping strangers, choosing kindness, is proof that we've been doing something right all along. We're not broken for needing this, we're just human. Arc Raiders isn't changing mental health narratives because of some corporate initiative or PR campaign. It's changing narratives because the players, you, decided to build something different. You chose to make this game a place where people help each other instead of hurt each other, where strangers become friends, where someone struggling can show up and feel welcomed instead of attacked, And that's more powerful than any game mechanic or developer intention could ever be. So here's what I want you to take from this. If you're struggling with your mental health and gaming is what keeps you going, you're not weak. You're surviving, and survival takes strength. If Arc Raiders, or any other game for that matter, has given you community, purpose, or even just a few hours of peace, that's valid. That's real. Don't let anyone tell you that it doesn't matter. And if you're playing Arc Raiders or any other game, I want to challenge you. Be that friendly player. Help someone who's struggling. Share your resources. Protect a stranger. Choose kindness even when the game doesn't reward you for it. Because you might change someone's day. You might give them hope when they needed it most. Gaming isn't escapism. It's connection. And in a world that's drowning in negativity, that connection can be everything. Let me know in the comments, has Arc Raiders or any other game helped your mental health? What's your story? Let's keep the conversation going. Thank you for being here, and I will see you in the next one.